Tebow, what happened? Tebow, what happened? Yo, it's back, little voice of mine, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to ask y'all if you know what happened to Tebow this week. I'll tell you what happened to Tebow this week. Nothing. He did the best that he could do, and that's what's going to happen every week because that's how my man gets down. I didn't even watch him like that in college, but I know that that's how he gets down. So, I'm doing my little review of the game, and as I do the review of the game, I see that Tebow stayed in it as far as what he could do. The first, 2-3 possessions, they went down with Tom Brady. When you're going against Tom Brady and you can keep up and put points on the board like they haven't been doing as far as Denver in the first half, you got to feel good about that. But they kind of had some would say a brain fart. I would say they had a Bears fart, and they just started breaking down, and it didn't work out. Oh, for those that don't know, I'm a Bears fan, and that didn't work out too well this week either. But as much as I like Lovie Smith as a man, I don't think the whole coaching, I don't think everybody's doing well. Ever since the Bears went to the Super Bowl, I think that was kind of fluky, even though I love the Bears. But anyway, back to Tebow. So, in Denver. You gotta love still, the heart that he came out with, and they were right there with him. I mean, that's the game of football. You're gonna have some bad breaks. Now, some wanna just look for a reason to say that he is no longer God's choice or protected by God. But what you gotta understand is that you're not always gonna win, and God, He's always going to win the war. But He may let someone think that they won the war by letting them win the battle, and those that are faithful ultimately will win the war. The difference is the war is the long haul. The battle is the short haul, if you will. All right. So God, also being the God that wants glory, He said, "Yeah, okay. Here's what I do for you. This is my breakdown personally. This is me, my breakdown of what went on." God said, "Okay, possibly. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller, but He said, look, Timmy, go out and do the best you can and pray with the guys and all that stuff, man." And so he did, and so they played. But in the end, it didn't go their way. What did happen, though, is that God said this. He wants glory, so He'll get glory, and then they'll have true bliss. And the glory will come in the end, and all shall see that the glory comes when they get eternal victory. It's how you lose and how you win. That's the difference between you and an ordinary man. It was very smooth that he went out and he lost with class. But next week he'll be back and ready to kick some. And that's just how God gets down. And if it ain't next week, it'll be the week after that. Another thing is that God wants things to be difficult so that He gets more glory. And a good example of that is Judges. The book of Judges. There's a book out there, a big book called the Holy Bible, for those that don't know it. It surprises me, but there's a lot of people that don't know it. In the Holy Bible, it's made up of little books. And there's a little book called Judges. If you go to chapter 6 and chapter 7, especially chapter 7 is really where it breaks down. There's a story about a war that's going on, and a battle, actually, that's going on. And God has thousands and thousands of people that are ready to fight for Him. But God says no. I'm going to spare you all the names and everything, but God says no to the general. He says that's too many. You got 20,000 men, that's too many. Tell you what, go down, handle this business, reduce it to 10,000. So He does that, reduces it to like 10,000. And then the guy says, you know what, that's still too many. Go down to the lake, to the river, whatever it is, and I'll point out to you who's going to go, who's not going to go. When he was done, it was 300 men. Anybody remember the movie 300? Yeah, you think that they got it from somewhere? 300 men went against thousands. It was just 300. The reason He did that is because God wanted more glory. He said, if I can send 300 men up against thousands, how good am I going to look? That's like just, I don't know, maybe the Bulls from the 90s going up against the best basketball players of all time, period. So you have the starting five of the Bulls going against maybe 60 men and the Bulls winning. I don't know how you can do that, but the point is just you got the elite few. Navy SEALs kind of situation. But God got all that glory. So here, Tebow is down, and the team lost. What's going to happen? They're still in the playoff hunt. I am not a betting man, but if I had to look at a forecast, I would say it would be likely that they will make it into the playoffs, and there will be some slim miracle type thing. And who knows? Maybe they'll win the big show. And who will get all that glory then? That's what it's about. The man getting his glory. And even if they lose and lose with dignity, the man will still get his glory. Because, well, Tim knows that life is more than football. You're blessed to walk off the field. Some men don't walk off the field. There's more to life than sports. But out of sports, you can display exemplary character. You can help lead people. You can build confidence. And I think Tim Tebow understands that. He's going to do the best he can, but he's not going to lose too much sleep over it as long as he does the best that he can. And when God feels that it's time, he'll get glory, and he'll be fine with that. Proverbs 3:5. It's an excellent proverb. It says, "Lean not unto your own understanding, but trust in the Lord in all you do." I may have quoted it slightly off, but it's up there. You can check it out yourself. And with that, I'll leave you in peace. I thank God for you watching this video, and I pray for all of you out there in YouTube land. Voice Your Mind out. Now, where's this button at? Week to week, man, I just can't find this button. Let me see that. There you go. Peace.